1. Welcome to the FGC podcast. I'm Turk,
This is Slug.
and we have a special guest for you all today. We've got the great, the beautiful, the most handsome man in the world, the Hot Sauce Guide. How are you today, HSG?
I am good. Excited for the Super Bowl. How are you?
I'm excited. I wish I lived in a state that I could bet illegally in, or sorry, legally in, not illegally. You can do it illegally. But I wish I lived in a state where I could gamble appropriately because I feel like this Super Bowl is going to be one that's going to make a lot of people a lot of money. And I'm having this thing terrible. Don't go on Amazon and just buy a random mic. Get slapped in the face by the boom thing.
I definitely hope that I make a lot of money. Not that Social Security is going to find out about it or anything like that. But yeah, I'm hoping that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers make Slug one happy bug by the end of the night.
Did you guys did you make any bets? I don't know. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think it's legal in Kansas. So Doug, did you make bets?
If Kansas City scores a safety as the first play of the game, I'm never talking to any of you again. And I got some parlays going. Like, let's just say LaShawn McCoy and the Tampa Bay defense are going to scorch Andy Reid, and I'm going to have so much fun on OnlyFans.
You're ridiculous. You are absolutely ridiculous.
I think so. I'm feeling everyone always thinks like this is gonna be a blowout, shootout, bang, bang, bang. Last year was kind of high scoring. Super Bowls aren't always high. Super Bowls are won by defense, okay? And I'm feeling that today. I'm feeling that with Tom Brady not looking the best, but he's still Tom Brady. He can still put two or so away. I made one really stretch bet, and I'm betting the under of 29.5 points. I'm thinking the game's going to stay under 29.5 points. I think that Tom Brady's going to stay under 280 yards. I feel like he could go under 250, but I'm thinking he's going to stay under 280. And I'm thinking the usual suspects are scoring. I think that Kelsey's scoring. I think Tyreek Hill will get in the end zone. I don't know if Mahomes will be able to slide one in. And I'm hoping that Mike Evans is going to get some redemption. I'm hoping that Mike Evans, who's been the only good thing to come out of Tampa Bay forever, but he's kind of been sucking every time I watch him. He's going to get a time to shine. He's going to pull one in. He might even be the first non-quarterback to score, be MVP in the last 100 years. And then again, I'll make a lot of money on that because even $2 on Mike Evans to be MVP is like a $50 or $60 payout.
I would have bet on the coin toss. I would have put probably, I don't know, $100 on heads. We'll see.
How am I a jackass for betting on black and playing roulette, but you're going to bet $100 on a fucking coin toss?
I'm just being silly. Pat McAfee, he put $30,000 today on tails, and if they win, all the money gets split up, and so then they would win $60,000, and all the money would get sent, or it would be bonuses to his staff in the whole company, and then he's gonna give away like an additional 10,000 people to followers. I just wish I had throwaway money. I know they're with FanDuel, so like it's probably like a part of their deal where they could just like they could just do that and they probably won't actually lose the money. It'll just be like it's like a thing to just get people excited about FanDuel. Who knows? But just $30,000 just to can bet on a coin toss is ridiculous. There's some other cool live prop bets too. There's like how long the national anthem's gonna be. Just dumb stuff like that.
Hot Sauce Guide. I want to know, since I can't host a talk show about sports because I have terrible trash opinions. I want to know what you're feeling for tonight, what you would bet on. But before we get to that, a man actually single-handedly wiped out the Super Bowl bet for the national anthem because he was outside the stadium recording it with his cell phone when they were practicing. So he posted online for everyone to see that the national anthem was like 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So all the casinos were like, done.
They got rid of it because of that.
Yeah. we will honor what's ever been made, but you can no longer bet as of like yesterday at a certain time because somebody went out there and posted it. So some people are calling him the hero that everyone deserves. Some people are calling him an asshole for ruining everything. I think that was pretty fun, but really, I'm not that altruistic. If I was able to find out the exact time of the anthem, I would be keeping that to myself, and I would be using it to make some badass parlays. Like Kelsey's probably going to score, but if you parlay Kelsey and how long the national anthem is going to be, that really helps increase your money.
Drop a rocket to your payout.
So, Hot Sauce God, get us those hot takes, if you will. What's happening tonight in the big game?
Well, I was mainly just talking trash because I got to root for Kansas City, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and Kansas City is going to win.
Now, listen, I also hedged my bets because I don't really gamble a lot. Well, that's a lie. I like to gamble, but I just take advantage of FanDuel because they love getting the casual fans. They give away a lot of free money quite often. So I've had a bet in for Tampa Bay to win for about a month now. So if Tampa Bay wins, I'm automatically winning money. It doesn't matter what the score is. So I hedge my bets, and I definitely put a couple Kansas City wins. I'll win a lot of money if Kelsey scores in the first, Tampa Bay has the lead in the first half, and then in the second half, Evans or Gronk gets a touchdown, and then Kansas City wins the game. That's going to pay me out the biggest. That's the most contradicting bet I know, but I'm predicting that Kansas will score in the first, but somehow Tampa Bay will be in the lead, and then Tampa Bay's going to score in the second, but then Kansas is going to get the win. It's going to count like that. The score is going to be under 30 points. I'm going to be a Nostradamus, and I'm walking out. I'm going to bed so happy tonight. No melatonin needed.
All right. Well, you guys are talking about bets and about the big game and all this stuff. I want to talk about the most important part of the Super Bowl, and that's the spread.
Whew.
What are you eating? So, what do you got on the table tonight? What's going to be your game time food? And normally we ask what you've been eating this week. I don't really give a crap about what you've been eating this week. Well, I got a question for Doug, and that's going to be a little bit later. We'll use that as just some general commentary. But what's on the spread tonight? Hot Sauce God, I know you like to do things big, and you're also near the KC area, so you got to do it even bigger. What are you guys eating tonight?
Well, normally we have a little Super Bowl party, but per COVID, we're not. But we did get a giant pizza. So the pizza place we were going to order from, I just found out, has a Sicilian thick crust. But it only comes in a 17 by 17 inch crust, and it's 16 slices. So we ordered that, and we'll have leftovers for days, and we got some wings.
This is what I'm eating, baby. Fuck the potatoes. The potato diet is done.
I knew something was up, but I didn't know. How many years of your life did you just lose trying to carry 3 bags of jerky over?
I'm definitely not seeing my grandkids graduate now. I burned it off the ass.
I feel like that might have been a slug workout for a week right there.
I definitely used muscles that I didn't know I had.
That's okay. That's what I kind of wanted to get into, Slug.
Turk, what are you gonna eat tonight?
Did you work up a sweat, bud?
I got water.
So, what?
Oh, yeah.
How? I guess we should wrap up the series. It's been a couple of weeks, Thanks, Buns, for that 3-month Prime sub. We appreciate you. Secret Handshake Club. So, Slug.
Yes, sir.
Walk me through how you're feeling after you've ate nothing but potatoes for 2 weeks straight.
So, the potato cleanse has officially come to an end. And I'll tell you what, it did its fucking job. I hated everything when I was on it. I wanted flavor. I wanted food. But what it did is it trained my body. I was in a mental state where I was eating about one large to 2 large potatoes a day. And by the end of it, probably the last 6 days, I didn't want to eat. I wasn't hungry. I didn't care. So my body was doing fine. I felt strong. I I don't want to. I kind of felt mentally miserable, but I was still sharp. I wasn't out of it. I wasn't weak. I wasn't lethargic. I was just angry. So at the end, when I had that loaded baked potato, oh my god, it tasted like heaven, and I'm happy to never have another potato. Since then, I felt much better because I'm happier because I have flavor back in my life. I ate a chicken salad. By the way, if anyone does a cleanse like that, they never tell you that you might have some bowel issues on the cleanse. They never talk about the bowels after you end the cleanse. Having my first meal back being a nice large chicken salad with grilled chicken and roughage and some bacon bits, little bit of cheese, it wrecked me. It wrecked me so hard. My poor belly was not ready for fiber and protein and all that. So then the next day I had stir fry with a little bit of rice. I was like, then I'll do a little bit of carbs because I don't want to have another repeat. And I felt great ever since. Now I'm kind of getting back into, I don't want to call it keto because the keto people get real meat rage on you and want to call you a poser because you're not measuring macros. Fuck that. I ain't got time for it. But when I go low carb, I do get a little constipated. And so I'm feeling a little bit of that now because I don't have all potatoes in me. And now I'm having more protein and not as much carbs. Got to keep the fiber up. But other than that, I'm feeling great. Feeling real happy, and the best results are I'm down 20 pounds from September.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And
Hell yeah.
again, I don't know how big I got. In September, when I weighed myself, I think I was at 375. And now towards like the end of October, I stopped watching. So in September, I weighed 375. Holidays came, I ate like a pig. We talked about it. I had the whole subs. I ate a whole pan of cookie cake by myself. We did all kinds of weird Thanksgiving. I ate like 12 sandwiches. So I probably ballooned up a little bit at that point. But over the last 2 weeks, I've lost 5 pounds a week for the last 2 weeks. And so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see where it goes. Eventually I will plateau, but my body doesn't want snacks anymore. My body doesn't want lots of food. It was able to survive on just the potatoes. So now that I'm eating like 2 small meals, 2 medium human meals a day, that's perfect for my body. I might be under 2,400 calories, but my body doesn't need 2,400 calories. I got this whole gut right here to feed it. So I am loving being off potatoes, but I really appreciate what the potatoes did for me, and I hope they all burn in hell.
Got you. So, just some comments while we were going through. Messino does suck at Destiny. Hello, Father. I hope you're well. I'll give you a little ring-a-ling before the Super Bowl starts. Slug, you're just eating jerky tonight? That's it? Nothing big on the menu?
Well, nothing special because like I made a real big point about this. We have something special for the pod today. And I
something special.
And so I found my real issue is having what you would call cheat days or just fuck it days. So I'm not having a fuck it day today. I'm having a cheat experience. So I have this one thing that we're going to eat today on the pod, which I was like, man, I really don't want to jump into carbs right after I got off the potatoes, right as I'm starting this, but I decided I'll be okay with this. So what we're eating today during the pod, I will munch on all day, while also staying low carb. I'm going to have a low carb grilled cheese on this crazy $20 bread. Actually, I did the math. It's only $12 a loaf. And Aldi's has a cheap version of it. So Aldi's in our area now has a $4 loaf instead of $12.
How many slices in the loaf of bread?
It's, I think, 16. I think it's pretty substantial loaf. But still,
so you're paying about 80 cents a slice of bread.
Yeah, it's $40 for 3 loaves of bread. It is ridiculous, but it is literally 0 carbs. There's only 1 carb, and it has 1 dietary fiber. So it is 0 net carbs for the bread, and it tastes pretty good. And it's actually a little sweet. It kind of tastes like French toast, like very mild French toast. And it's got so much oil in it, you don't really have to butter it. You can just drop it on the pan, and it automatically grills itself. So I'm going to have light tomato soup, and I'm going to have grilled cheese for dinner. But I will be munching on our snacks here and some jerky for the Super Bowl.
So, real quick, just on my menu for this night, that was a great segue, but I have to interrupt, and I'll segue us back in. Don't worry, you know how I roll. Tonight, I am going to try. I experimented with poutine a couple weeks ago. So tonight, what we're going to do is, because we're snowed in, we can't order in. We don't want drivers coming to have to come deliver to campus or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make poutine, but we're gonna do blackened chicken poutine. So I got
Okay.
some like chicken fingers. So I was gonna make a lot of stuff my own, like homemade. But then when we got to, because we had about 10 inches of snow over the weekend, and like everything's all snowed in, uh, people panic bought, and so there wasn't a lot of anything. So I had to make do. So I'm doing things a little differently. I'm using more frozen items than I'd like. But our spread tonight is going to be a brewski or two, some water. Just gotta keep your water up. Blackened chicken poutine, and then my favorite like thing to consume during a party or anything like that is chips or crunchy things. And so the fact that this like coincided that Hot Sauce Guide found out about Roth's pretzels on the Super Bowl, and we're gonna do it today, is literally like the most. It was not planned. It just so happened, and it's like absolutely perfect. Um, so just having just these pretzels right there, just so I could just drink a beer and just have some. I'm a big beer pretzel guy, so like whenever like if a bar like just has like a thing of pretzels there, I'm just. And then the fact that like these are seasoned and everything, I'm super hyped about it. I did notice in chat, and I'm making an assumption, and if I'm wrong, you can correct me. But we have Grim Roth 34 in chat. They congratulated you on your weight loss, and I'm assuming that is the someone from Roth's Pretzels. James, what's up? So we're gonna taste test these bad boys. We're excited. So just to explain, Cripzilla Slug Boy over there. Um, we have 5 bags. We've got OG, mustard, wasabi, Savina, and scorpion. That's in escalation of heat. I'll show you the bag. I'll show you the heat level and everything as we go up. Hot Sauce Guide, on the other hand, because he is a Hot Sauce Guide sociopath, he's got the Grimm's Challenge. So, Hot Sauce Guide, I'm going to let you explain what that is.
Mhm.
And then what we'll do is, because I'm assuming Grimroth 34 is from Roth's, we'll let them
Grim
correct.
Rock definitely started following us 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm
which
going
we
to let
appreciate you stopping by.
I'm going to let them correct us if we fucked up anything. So they could just throw in chat and let us know if we're idiots or not. So what is the Grim Reaper Challenge? They are the owner baker of Roth's Pretzels. Perfect. So Hot
It
Sauce
smelled
Guide,
great.
what is the Grim Reaper Challenge you got going on over there?
So it is a 1 ounce little. They make it like a coffin.
Terrifying.
Yes, of a little baggie of pretzels, and it has, among other things, Carolina Reaper extract on them. So they are super spicy. I was told they're not as spicy as the actual pepper, obviously, but
Yeah, but you're eating multiple pretzels.
the world's hottest pretzels, or close to that.
And so is this like do you have so I know like whenever they have that like one chip challenge, they eat the whole chip. Do you have to eat the whole bag? Or are you just eating
I'm
one
gonna
pretzel?
He's
Okay.
eating the whole bag.
eat the whole
If you don't eat
thing.
the whole bag, he's getting ridiculed.
Yeah, we're gonna haze him pretty bad if he doesn't eat the whole bag. All right, so we watched that video that they did, like that hot sauce Olympics or whatever it was, from the guy that created like Pepper X and all that. And there's this guy that's just no selling, eating like they're eating the hottest stuff. I'm pretty sure he has something like medically wrong with him, which is why he's not reacting to like the peppers. Like either his tongue doesn't have like the sensory that like reacts with the chemical with the capsaicin or whatever it is. Whatever the issue is, I sometimes think when I see Hot Sauce Guy eat this stuff that there's something medically wrong with his mouth,
Yeah.
that he can just eat this stuff. Because we're like we've had so many hot things. Okay, Yeah, whole bag. You got to eat the whole bag. Thank you,
With a
Grimroth.
5-minute break.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna get to live experience Hot Sauce Guide here, be on levels with some big Hot Sauce Guide players and champions, and I hope you got some water, bud. I hope you got some water.
Yeah, but he's got to go 5 minutes after he eats them.
All right.
I'd make him go 10, but there's it. Roth is being kind. I think you only got to go 5.
Roth is being kind. So we're gonna scale things up a little bit. We're gonna move up in order. So the first thing we've got is the OG. Of course, I'm balancing it out a little there. It comes with a 4-ounce bag. Each bag is this really sick black bag, so that's really good branding right there. And it's got like a design with the label in the front, and each design is a little different. It's actually pretty sweet. So this is the OG. Pretty hyped about it. We're cracking these babies open.
Got some seasoning.
You can buy bigger bags. We got
We got the 4G ones.
We don't need a family size. We're sampling everything yet.
So I'm gonna keep. Oh, you guys throw it in your mouth already? All right.
Dude, you can't start talking about it. Ew, I'm hungry. I'm only 4 days removed from potatoes. Okay, I want flavor.
This is the perfect beer pretzel.
This is good. Yeah.
I would eat a whole container of these. And actually, I probably will by the end of the Super Bowl. I'll throw it on social media.
So I already had dill and garlic flavored because we weren't reviewing those on the pod. And those were good. I think this is definitely better than those two.
Yeah, I mean, this has dill and garlic in it, so you're essentially you're getting a combination of all of it.
Yo, I love spice, and you know I do spice better than Turk. That red pepper went down my throat. There's cake in this. Woo!
I think you're a big old puss pants because I'm not feeling any heat, just taste.
Well, there's definitely the men's tingle, kind of like when you have jalapeno Cheetos. They're delicious. They don't hurt, but you get the mouth tingles.
Yeah, you'll get to tear me apart when we get to the scorpion, though, so don't worry.
Yeah,
you're up. There is spice. Be warned.
I like the buttery finish to the pretzels.
Yeah, they're really good.
A little hint of dill, which I never thought I'd like in a pretzel. I've got spicy dill pickle almonds on my desk for about a year now because I just don't want to eat them. It tastes like a pickle, but this is nice. Oh, yeah, Jonas isn't getting any of these. I might share the mustard, but he's not getting any of these.
As I struggle to open up the container, we're going to move on to the next flavor.
Get yourself a Hannah. All mine are pre-opened.
Yeah, I need to get myself a Hannah for sure. So we're moving on to the mustard flavor. This again is, so they've got on the label, you can't really see it, and if I get too close, it'll phase out because my background stuff. But they've got a scale. So the OGs were not hot. The mustard is not hot. And we're going to throw it in right now. You guys ready?
Like not hot. It's still a half a pepper, Mark. On the
yeah, well, yeah, it's still half a pepper.
Or a 0 pepper. Ooh. I love honey mustard. I love spicy mustard. And I love dipping my pretzels in it. I don't have to dip right now.
Yeah, you know, these remind me, we had them in high school all the time. They were the Snyder, mustard pretzels. It's similar, but it's not the same in any way.
I just like the subtle flavors of everything.
Yeah. It's not overpowering. It's just hint. It just gives you you could taste the pretzel still. So it's not like you're just getting a mouthful of seasoning. Like you taste like a real a pretzel and then the seasoning on. Mustard's got. We got a cat attack coming in. These are good. So just so
we're gonna fight.
Roth's Pretzels is located in Grand Junction, Colorado. Their website. They have a bunch of stores. Like you can pick them up at a bunch of stores in Colorado. But if you're not there, you can order them online on their website, and they have like online ordering and everything like that. We have a really good friend that lives in Colorado Springs. He's a tattoo artist, so I told him to pick up a bunch of bags. So I think he's gonna probably order some for the shop over there. So, he's a hot guy, so he's probably gonna eat the
And
hot stuff. He's crazy.
Mama
Yeah,
Boy, she can't eat a lot of food anymore, but she loves pretzels. She loves salt and crunch. I might be getting her a bag of the OGs or the garlic. I'll get her a small one.
Keenan, I'm telling you right now, pull up rothspretzels.com and order you a bag of the mustard ones. If you like mustard pretzels, my man, you're gonna love these. They're really, really good.
They're the best kind of pretzels. I love those buttery pretzels. I just don't want stale salt. I like these. These are delicious.
James, you just need to on your way west. You just need to swing by the state and just pick up a bunch since you're moving out that way anyway. Hot Sauce Guide, I interrupted you. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, Adam had a bad pretzel experience with some other company. He needs to try these. He likes a good pretzel.
For sure.
Well, if you put your nose in it deep, you can get some hints of the wasabi, but not as strong as like the mustard smell.
So third flavor we're trying is the wasabi flavor. It is 1 on the hot scale, and it's labeled as mild.
I love wasabi because it'll burn you like hellfire, but then it's gone.
Apotheosis. I love Roths. They're the best pretzels. Damn right. I think I'm on your team, Apotheosis. You guys already dove in? All right.
They do have
I love this.
wasabi.
Wasabi burns my lips, and it doesn't do anything for my mouth. My lips are on fire right now.
That's just because they're dry. Yo, I love this. The wasabi seasoning, like, sometimes I just get shitty sushi so I can smother it in wasabi. Don't need to do that anymore.
Roth, I'm trying to not gain weight. You don't have to have every pretzel tasting this good.
I think this is my favorite so far.
Yeah, I think Jonas isn't going to like these, so I'll probably finish these. And Hannah loves wasabi, but she can't have the gluten. So I will be putting away a couple bags tonight.
These wasabi ones are my favorite. Wow.
Yeah, those are good.
So Hot Sauce Guide, to give the mouths a reprieve a little bit. Out of the ones so far, what would you say is your favorite?
Man, they're all good. Probably the mustard. I like the mustard a lot.
It might be the OG.
Would go good with a beer.
I know we were coming into this like, we're going to be real. We're going to be serious. If these pretzels suck, we're going to be true. Holy fuck, these are so good. I feel...
Yeah.
I literally am about to consume this whole bag. I'm going to give it to Gabriella, though, so I stop.
Brian, you keep telling me I can spread these out, but that's not how my life works. If I spread it out, I'll be back in the crack. That's like saying, you don't have to just do one hit a week. You can smoke a little bit of weed all week. You can't do it.
Gabriella,
If it's in the house, there's like these literally have no heat to me. There's more heat in the OG than these wasabi.
Did you Gabriella? She put
dead?
one in her mouth and sprinted out of the office and just yelled, "Fuck you!" Because we know she can't handle the heat.
Gabriella Stefanelli. Salt is too spicy, and Disney movies scare her.
Oh, she thought that was bad. The next one's not going to be good for her. I hope she doesn't try it. So now we're going to move on to the Savina. Am I pronouncing that right? It's Savina?
I don't honestly know what is that.
So I guess I can stop eating the wasabi now.
I mean, I had to literally put it... Oh, she handed it back. This is gonna be my Terraria snack and then I'll finish off the rest during the game. So the next round
is a really nice herbal flavor. So this will be a good wash out. This will wash away the salt.
You don't have to live with her. Remember that. So this is the Savina.
Look at the bottom of your bag. There's so many nice little, like
tasty.
peppers.
Yeah. Grim Roth. The pretzels do get addictive. My only suggestion is to eat the hotter ones to keep you in check.
Okay.
It's like a subtle reminder, like, hey, these ones are gonna burn your ass.
Yeah. All right, so
relax. I have been having some sinus issues the last 2 days. So, how many pretzels are we doing? I'm gonna do, I think, 3. I think that's a quantifier. It's Savina. It's a type of habanero.
Yeah, Roth said you're saying it right. Again, that's a good buttery pretzel.
I'm
going in for more.
Just a subtle tingle.
So it's got a lot of the stuff from the original, but it also throws in this extra tingle.
Yeah. I'm just getting a little subtle tingle. It's not mouth burning or anything like that, but this is good. Like, this is the comfortable heat for me, probably. Like, this is like when I make food or I eat food, this is the intentional amount of sting and flavor that I prefer. Anything above that is like, all right, I'm an asshole, you know? Gabs, I don't think you're going to handle this one really well, but I think you should try it.
No.
Yes, you certainly should.
The OG's fantastic.
I know, this is the OG. It tastes very similar to the OG. We need to invest in a Gabtron cam for when we do. Okay, so they're hotter than
Gabtron.
What were you saying, HotSauceGuide?
The Savina has a little after kick. You let it linger there.
Oh yeah, my mouth's as I talk shit about it just being subtle, my tongue started to turn up a little bit. But I have to no-sell it because I get called a bitch every time I show a little bit of reaction to heat.
Because you are. I choked on one and you called me a pussy. And now you're acting like it.
Yeah, because it's
hot.
years. It's because of years of hating. You're abusive. All right, whatever. You guys ready for the Scorp?
Yes, sir.
Now, I've had a scorpion pepper a time or two in my life just because my friend is a HotSauceGuide and he makes us eat hot shit all the time.
You call me whenever you were taking a swig of water to rinse the palate, and then I'll eat these scorpions without a drink.
I've been drinking water the whole time to swish around in my mouth. Wait, did you just eat the scorpion, Mark?
No.
Oh,
I have to show off the bag and shit, bud.
Get in there, baby. Get in there.
I can't see you on the hangout. So,
well, that's because you got to have the Twitch up, my man.
yeah, but it's delayed like 30 seconds on my end.
Oh, it's that AT&T internet. All right, again, 3 pretzels. That's the standard for me. For now.
Well, since I'm a bigger man, or not a bigger man, because I know that's sexist, and I don't support that kind of behavior. Everyone's equal. I'm just saying I'm tougher than Turk, so I'm gonna take a handful.
All right, I made 6 pretzels. Fuck you.
All right, whatever this is. Okay, like I'm not counting. That's a little immature, and it's also lagged on my screen, so I hope everyone can still see my beautiful face. But I'm just taking this chunk right here.
That might have been a little too much. I did a handful just because I have a fragile ego and you did that thing to me again where I overcompensate.
Well, that's a good pretzel. It's really good.
If there's one thing that's consistent, it's the quality of the pretzel. It is a very buttery, good pretzel. But I do have to say my tongue is starting to hate me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd eat this whole bag at once, but it is good. Like Roth said, check. Oh, now you're gonna start coughing. Don't get it in your lungs. Don't get it in the throat. Got to keep it out.
I feel the
Yeah,
heat
this
arising.
This is very spicy. This is like almost like hot, flaming hot Cheetos hot. But I don't like the flavor of flaming hot Cheetos. I think they're trash. I think they're trash monkeys. But the jalapeno, that's where it's at because it's that nice, authentic jalapeno flavor with the cheese. Oh, hot sauce guide. I'm glad you're doing the challenge because if I had to go hotter than this, you'd have ruined another day of mine. And I've ruined too many.
I feel like every time we have Hot Sauce Guide on, he ruins our evening, and
Yeah,
not intentionally. He's the sweetest, most kindest man on earth. But we either have to do. We are not doing the Inferno. The Scorpion was the highest we got. Hypothesis.
I
However,
have the Inferno.
we'll fucking hop on the ladder, Hot Sauce Guide. Okay, I'm starting to salivate. Yeah, I'm salivating now. Whew. Hot Sauce Guide here is gonna eat the Inferno because, again, we've shared this pretty frequently. Hot sauce.
All four, or is that 5 peppers?
It is 4 peppers, and it says it's dang hot.
4 peppers. Wow, we were at 2.5 right now.
Okay, so you're almost doubling.
It could be worse. All the peppers could be crossed out, and there could just be like Death Stars.
You know?
And it will be worse, and I'm excited for it to be worse for you. So the next couple of flavors that they have while Hot Sauce Guide opens up the bag is, so this is Inferno.
I'm still eating the spicy.
And then the next one is Dragon's Breath, which is twice as hot as Inferno. And then their hottest is the Grim Reaper. Holy shit! Okay.
The Scorpion. I'm glad I don't have it.
So Inferno is 4 times hotter than this. And then Dragon's Breath is twice as hot as that. So it's 8 times hotter than the Scorpion. Wow. My mouth's feeling good. It's just a burn, but I'm going back to these guys, these wasabis. Mark, as an ingester of the Inferno pretzel, how does your mouth feel?
It's good. I mean, it's definitely a little bit hotter. It's got a good tingle, but
it's not a little, Mark. It's 4 times. God damn it! We already know the equation. Don't try to sell something. Don't you know sell this?
Yeah, it's got a good pick for sure.
Good. And they still taste good.
Yeah.
Now, how does that make you feel about jumping from Inferno to the Grim Reaper?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He's like,
now I've had and ate a Grim Reaper, or what are they called? A Carolina Reaper.
Stop no
Oh, Dragon's Breath is before Inferno. Dragon's Breath is twice as Scorpion. Thank you, Roth. We really appreciate you tuning in today so you can help clear these up.
I'm so glad you're here because I'm a terrible person. And I've spent time on the website and research. I just, in one ear out the other, I'm an idiot. Well, Hot Sauce Guide, I'm not a praying man, but I will pray for you.
Thanks.
You don't need it. You got this.
I'm literally going to eat this whole bag of wasabi. It is so damn good.
Dude, your tongue goes numb. Just keep eating the Scorpion. It doesn't get that much hotter. I'm halfway through the bag. Woo! My nose is starting to run.
Okay, so just to clarify real quick, someone asked why I ate a Carolina Reaper. We had a fundraiser for Slug a couple of years ago to raise money for a new handicap accessible van for him. And I said that if we reached our goal, I would eat a Carolina Reaper because that was like our entry level into like the hot sauce, hot things kind of world. We were big fans of Hot Ones. That was like, I would say Hot Ones was peaking. I don't necessarily know, like, it's still a really like everyone still watches it, but like I think that was like a peak for it.
It's a
It was
hype,
around
right?
that time,
It's like apex.
Careful around your eyes.
huh? Oh
You're
yeah.
touching like your eye.
This hand has not touched anything spicy. This hand
Okay.
fully corrupt. But so we reached the goal, the $10,000 goal. So I ordered um some fresh Carolina Reapers off of Amazon, and it ended up being from the guy that makes Pepper X from his farm. So I got a box of freshly picked Carolina Reapers that within like 24 hours, and I ate it. I'll try to find the video and upload it onto the YouTube channel. Yeah, it sucked. I was like 3 hours late for work the next day because I was exiting the pepper out, and my boss was very sympathetic though. All right, are you ready, Grim Reaper boy?
I am. All right.
You gotta eat the whole bag, and we gotta count for 5 minutes. I'll set a timer on my
I'm
phone.
gonna set it down.
I mean, that or we can just watch the timer at the bottom of the stream. We got an instant clock going.
I know, but it has to be official, man.
All right, go for it.
As soon as you put the last pretzel in your mouth, I will start the timer. This is so exciting. This is so exciting.
I know. Come on, Mark. You got this. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to stop drinking.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
I wouldn't do one at a time, baby.
What?
I said I wouldn't do one at a time. You know, that's it's just gonna let the heat kick up. How are they tasting? They taste like the regular pets. You just blinked. It was like a long blink. It wasn't.
When you get too spicy, you get that battery acid diesel metallic flavor. And so I'm really happy that with these scorpions, you're not really getting that. You get a little bit, you get a lot of heat, but it's still a good pretzel. Are you getting more?
The bag's empty. Timer started. So in 5 minutes, you will be able to consume a beverage of your choice, and I hope it's a beer. How are you feeling? I can see you chipmunking right now, so I'll let you chew. I don't want you to choke or anything. That would probably be really bad for ratings. Well, it might be really good too if it goes viral. Who knows? As soon as your mouth's empty, we'll inquire into your thought process. What's going on in your brain?
Right now, thumbs up. Is it more metallic than buttery?
Nope.
All right.
It's good. Well, I mean, it's the pretzel. It's got some heat. It's building, but they're hot. But they're still good. They still got that consistent taste of that buttery pretzel.
So would you say the flavor is similar to like the OG and everything and the Scorpion? It just kind of just kicks up, or is there more of the pepper taste that you can get?
It's got a little bit of bitterness to it.
Okay.
Got some heat to it.
I can see, and you might not be able
Your face
to.
is red.
Your face is red. Your speech is slowing. Your eyes are a little bit more watery than they usually are. But I've seen you consume hot sauce made with
The
Carolina Reapers, Pepper X, all kinds of stuff. So what would you kind of compare the vibe that you're feeling with to that? Have you done the one chip challenge or whatever, that tortilla thing?
I have not.
The Pocky or whatever, no?
This is up there with the last. This isn't as hot as like the last dab Apollo, but this is up there with like the last dab Triple X.
Mm-hmm. Which that one sucked. I think I've had that one. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we did. I think the one that we did was the last dab Triple X, or maybe it was the one right before Triple X.
If I've known Hot Sauce Guide in the hot sauce world for this long, he does not sell. He is a no-sell kind of guy. The most tell you'll get, like DK said in the chat, is that he'll breathe through his mouth, or if or occasionally he'll get hiccups.
No hiccups.
No hiccups.
Hot sauce. What's important is you've had a lot of spicy foods. You spice hot sauces. You've had a lot of challenges. You've had a lot of shitty tasting stuff that burns. Where are we at with the ratio of flavor to heat? Like where are you? How good is it compared to its heat?
Here, I'll give you a scale. The worst thing you've ever ate, the bomb, because that's the foulest, hottest tasting thing I've ever had, to I don't know.
Some scale. Shut up and just let me answer this open-ended question. You try to quantify it, you can't quantify it with all those variables.
As far as like heat, or just how like
the heat to flavor ratio, because there's
it's way better than like it's way better like heat to flavor ratio. It's got good flavor. I mean, it's got a lot of heat, so it's kind of in the middle. It's got good flavor, but it's got a lot of heat.
Okay.
So, Hot Sauce Guide, my next question for you is, so somebody in chat said, Keenan in chat said, if eating the other pretzels helped you like build up to it, do you think that your reaction would be a little bit differently if we hadn't consumed Inferno and Scorpion, and then you just ripped open the bag and threw in a Grim Reaper?
Probably not. I mean, that's how I eat my hot sauce. I just go for it with a spoonful of salt. I mean, there's definitely there's definitely a huge jump from what we were eating to this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're on that journey alone, because I don't think I would have handled it well.
30 more seconds, buddy.
Yeah, I maintained my ego.
He said, I don't even need the drink. Dump it out right now on your cat. You won't.
What?
Just dump out that drink. You don't even need it right now. Just show your dominance and dump the drink out.
Well, we've got 7 seconds until Hot Sauce Guide's 5-minute timer is up. And Hot Sauce Guide said, and I told you, I warned you from the very beginning that Hot Sauce Guide sells nothing. He does not give in. He is a master, stone cold champion in the Hot Sauce Guide world. A killer, cold-faced killer. And this man just looked at it and said, I don't even need a drink. What comes next? I challenge Roths to come up with something that's going to destroy Hot Sauce Guide's insides. I don't know. But
that still might happen.
But Hot Sauce Guide, you passed the 5-minute timer. You're a badass son of a bitch. I absolutely love it. If this was Hot Ones, we'd say, dude, look at this camera or this camera and tell us what you got going on. So Hot Sauce Guide, tell us what you got going on. You reach 600 followers on Instagram. You're a fucking celebrity in my eyes. How's it going? How you feeling? Walk me through it.
It's going well. Enjoying this spicy journey. Looking forward to the game tonight. So hopefully the Chiefs show out, and I honestly don't think they can lose if they're not bored. So,
Hot Sauce Guy, where can we find you, and what's on your head?
Gabby with Gabtron made me a logo. So got Hot Sauce Guide hats, and I am on Instagram at Hot Sauce Guide. And also on Twitter, but I don't have. It's basically just a repost of everything I do on Instagram. So Instagram is a place to find me.
And you review how many sauces each week? Is it
It
one sauce
varies.
a week? Okay.
Usually a couple set schedule, but I usually do 1 to 3 a week.
So this man walked into World Market yesterday and looks at a wall of 400 hot sauces. Walks away with like 12 of them. He's like, I got every other one. That's how you know this man does not play.
I've got like 35 in my fridge that are open. There's the top shelf. There's not much left, other than not much room left. So it's just hot sauce.
I'm gonna have to buy you a mini fridge as like a you just keep a mini fridge in like your office that's just made of all the hot sauces, so that way it
I have
doesn't
a
take up.
drawer. Yeah, I have a drawer of unopened sauces too that's full. So
Well, I also so Hot Sauce Guide, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. You're a champ. Literally phenomenal. But I also want to thank Roths for hanging out and joining that journey with us and being there to like correct our information and just like being a part of this. That's really fucking cool. These pretzels are standout. Everybody in chat, I encourage you to go check it out. Whenever you're listening to this on Spotify or wherever, on YouTube, wherever, just if you see this, go check them out. It's the website is rothpretzels.com. If you're in Colorado on the western side of the state, I'm pretty sure they've got them in like 20 plus stores. But if you're not, online order, you can get them in the mail. They're so damn good. Let's wrap up with everybody. What was your favorite flavor? Gabtron?
OG.
Sluggerino?
Mustard.
Turk Boy is going with the wasabi. Hot Sauce Guide, where you at?
I'm going. It was a tie for me from the ones we did today. OG and mustard. I also really like the garlic.
I'll change it. It's the Savina.
The garlic is really garlicky, but it's really good.
DK, you're saying the mustard out of your batch is your favorite? Okay, cool. Well, everybody, go check them out. Thanks for hanging. We appreciate it. Tune in next week for whatever dumb shenanigans we do. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll find something super dumb to do. It's tough to come up with creative ideas that are going to hurt ourselves even more for the people, you know?
You're not wrong.
Sometimes we just disappoint, but hopefully next week's not that week. But what you can do is just tune in, and if we disappoint you, sorry. But if not, you're happy. You walk away fulfilled and satisfied. Anyway, I think TB12 is going to murder the Chiefs, even though I don't want it to happen.